So, Mindshifters, I am at one of my part-time gigs. I'm feeling a little better, and I'm just driving around, and my car stopped. So, I know I shouldn't be laughing and smiling. I'm sorry for being nasally in my voice because it's just coming back. I lost my voice. But what is the difference between now and when I had all those issues, especially a lot of financial issues, which I'm sharing with you guys, where I literally didn't have $20 to get to work type of thing. I didn't have food. I wasn't even buying food. Um, how is like, it's not even a year, it's definitely not a year since, but definitely spent since, I guess, almost a year, I guess. When I was making the videos and I was doing all these renovations and all of these, water spillage is at the condo, and just I didn't have the money. I was tapped out. I put everything on credit card. What's the difference now? Yeah, okay, I'm doing a Dave Ramsey, and I know for at least I have $1,000. Yeah, that's a little bit of security. But honestly, the security is God. God is in charge of everything. I'm not crying. I'm not worried about how I'm going to get around. I'm really just trusting God, like at this point in my life, guys. And that's the thing with the mind shift. And I'll get into like what happened yesterday and just even what happened today. I'm gonna have to try to call this roadside assistance. I try to call my son to see if his girlfriend can pick me up or take me to the AutoZone to get a battery, if it's a battery. Oopsie. Okay, I'm back again. That was like one of the assistant managers. They're so wonderful here. Like they're super, super duper wonderful. So yeah, where was I? I was talking about like not freaking out. Like, I don't have a car. I don't know anyone. I mean, I have my $1,000. So there's a lot of things I don't have. Like, it ain't looking good. Eric, my baby boy was supposed to get a car the start of the school year because we've been sharing a car. I've been putting a lot of miles on this car. So we were supposed to get a car. He was supposed to have a car, and of course he was like, "Mom, if your car messes up, I got you. You can use this." Like, he's just I love him, but for reasons that are what they are, doesn't have a car. We had places from work, but his paternal grandpa was like, "I could take you." Some of my friends are like, "I can take him," because he saved up all this money, but his dad wanted this, he wants this experience. He, this, that, and third. And it's got until almost like 5-6 months. So it's been a stress for me, this our schedule and things like that. But we've been blessed to be able to use this car. And so guys, the feeling that I have right now is I'm tickled. And I'm in expectation of how God is going to make the situation, how it's going to be. I have faith that he, just, I just have faith. So when I got in the car, when I left work, I saw the light. I didn't know what light it was, so I looked up the manual and it said a charging station, and then I called around to make appointments, and I just thought it was like sort of a warning light. I didn't think it was actually it'll go out. And guys, I'm delivering pizzas, and I'm all over sort of like this zip code, and it's a vast zip code that we have to go. And I kept wondering, because it's quite busy today, I kept wondering why. And people were getting 2, 3, 4 orders. Normally Domino's, you just have one order. I love that about the company anyways, but they always see where you are, like cluster around, so your pizzas is not like just sitting in the car or anything. It's normally in a cluster. It's a really good algorithm that they do anyways. And I just kept getting one pieces at a time and close by. So I'm like, okay, that's our Abba Father talking to my child. Didn't she? I gave her a light. She called around. So I was confused, because I'm like, these cars are trying to get you. They always have these lights come on. It doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, it did. So anyways, guys, I'm in good spirits, and it's just life. You know what I mean? You just kind of got to figure it out, and sometimes you just got to figure out that you're not in control, and God is. And we're talking about 2020 and our mind shift and the difference. It's just, that's the difference, guys. This, I can say, for the first time in my life, And it's like sad, but it's like it's real. For the first time in my life, guys, like God is all the way at the top. Like I don't understand a lot. And but he's all the way at the top of the list, guys. Just all the way at the top. I love you guys, and if I get to get home, I'm definitely gonna get some videos out. But I just hope this helps someone. Okay, bye. But still, yeah. So my son and his girlfriend, I'm not gonna put her on, but this is her car, right? It's a really nice car. And I called them. I got stuck. The guy came out to recharge my battery. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. To give me whatever.
You made it sound wrong.
But what do they do when they come? They give you it's something when
they don't come to you.
They give you a jump. They give you you a jump, but anyways.
You're making it worse than it has to be.
Sorry about that, guys.
They come to give the car a jump.
My son, who had plans, he still has plans to go with his dad and do whatever they do. He was texting me and saying, I'm going to come get you. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then when I was on my way home, the car stopped. And I should have put video, but I literally thought I was going to die trying to get out the car. Okay, that's hyperbole. But I just wanted you all to see this wonderful man and hear his wonderful girlfriend. You going to say anything, Sasha?
C'est la vie.
Thank you very much. Because I tell you, it's a hard feeling to go through life to feel like you don't have anyone. And I think sometimes I make that the case when it's not the case. But it was really nice that I could call and my son can pick me up in the car. Let me tell y'all real quick. I threw them keys and she was like, do you want to leave your key? I said, oh, that's an option. I can just leave this car here and y'all towed wherever I needed to get towed. As soon as I saw my son and his girlfriend, I ran to them. I dropped my phone and she said, well, what are you going to do with your keys? I said, I'm going to leave the door open. I'm going to leave the hazard lights on and the light. And I'm going to put the car keys right in the driver's seat. If anybody wants to steal this car, have at it. Maybe they'll take the tires. I don't know. But I ran out of there, guys. But I'm being tested. Mindshifters. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got $1,000 to my name. Yeah, I didn't hit a new low, but I did ask my son for some money. And not even to borrow, as a gift. He said no, which is right. So now is all on God. What am I to do?
Go to work on time. And
how do I get to work, son?
With your boss.
Oh, my boss does live around the corner.
Neighborhood, so you can take
it. Won't he do it, guys?
Yeah, or you could take an Uber and go to work.
Won't
and come back to work until I get a car.
There we go.
Yep.
I don't want a car payment, though, guys.
So just rent a car, get an Uber, or go with your boss to work.
I think I'm going to rent a car for a week and just kind of figure out.
Play it by ear.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Just.